Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today is the 14th of June, 2023. We're here to talk about ADA today to see if this currency is going to have more delisting. You guys may have already heard that Robinhood has in fact made the statement that they're going to delist ADA from their platform. Do you think other exchanges are going to do the same thing? Because if so, the market price action in ADA could continue to go lower. Now, I can't say that we were not surprised to see the market ADA go down because we actually predicted it on June the 8th, 2023. So pretty good call. The market has exceedingly passed our ultimate TP price, which is okay because the name of the game is to come back with more winnings than what you actually went in with. So we'll go ahead and talk about that later. But for real, what do you guys think about the potential of ADA being delisted on multiple exchanges? Because if that's the case, it's going to restrict people's ability to come and purchase, trade, buy, sell this commodity, this instrument, this security, whatever you want to call it, because seemingly it seems as if nobody has an idea as to what this technology really is. Nobody. So, considering that, I think we can tell that the price action in ADA is pretty weak. Yes, it is pretty weak. I mean, we was even tracking the price action in ADA following this downtrend line. And when you see a market completely break away from that, you got to understand that this market is oversold. So we may see the price in ADA try to come back up to this downtrend line and then come back down in a longer term. Let's talk about it. Because if it's going to continue, i.e. many other exchanges delisting ADA, then yeah, this downtrend which is currently in play is going to maintain that and allow ADA's price to continue to drift and go lower in a longer term time frame. So let me go ahead first and get rid of this price prediction here. Congratulations to you if you was able to win off of this particular move to the downside in ADA, 8.4% there, and it only took the market one day. If you were to get out the price now for ADA, out your position, you're up 15.61%. And then at the very bottom, if you time that precisely, kudos, because that's 32.29%. But either way, we won. Okay, so these lines right here on my chart is still applicable. Okay, so if we're going to anticipate ADA's price going up, then we need to understand that resistance into the market in ADA could occur on one of these two lines. Okay, we need to expect that. So I'm just going to extend those out. Now, let's look at ADA on the 2-day chart real quick. And right here on this 2-day price bar, this one right here, take a look at what happened. Okay, let's break this down because the spread of this 2-day price bar is extremely wide, and then the volume is extremely high. And then you want to pay attention to where the price closed. It closed off of the lows. So what do you think really happened on those 2 days? Did many people sell? What was the dominating action within those 2 days of trading in ADA? Was it more buying? Was it more selling? Well, considering what we have here on this 2-day price bar, it looks like there was more buying. Yes. So like I said earlier, the market is oversold in ADA. So we need to see price lift back up. It kind of got overexcited once the news broke that ADA was going to be delisted from Robinhood. Somebody felt like, oh man, let me go ahead and get in my position because this is not good news. But the market in ADA still on the 2-day price bar that the arrow is pointing down to, even though there still were sellers, the market was able to maintain where it closed previously, and then it even closed a little bit higher than it. Okay. Here's 8 on 3, 8 on the 5, and we're getting another probable precursor of strength. Like this volume that's coming into ADA, we haven't seen this much volume since November 7, 2022, that 5-day price bar. Crazy. right? So now let's look at ADA here on the weekly. So I'm seeing that this area right here to be seen as support. All right, that's our new area of support right there. We have resistance up there around 30 cents for ADA, and then the downtrend. Now I really want to see how the market ends in ADA on the 2-weekly chart, the 3-weekly chart, a longer term chart, so that we can see whether or not the market really is going to hold that support area down here. Okay, so now we look at this on hourly chart because we can actually tell whether or not the market is buying and or selling. Okay, so this is the 7-hour chart for ADA, and you guys can actually tell that price doesn't look extremely weak. It doesn't look that bad. Okay, let's look at this on a different hourly chart. I want to look at this on the 13, and you guys can tell market currently is holding its weight. It's holding its own. You don't see that much people in the market volume trying to push this price down. And then you look at this on the 15-hour chart. This is where you would expect the market to go lower after this 15-hour price bar, because this isn't a fake. But then you look at these 15-hour price bars now, and the market is not going down. Instead, it closed higher. Again, this is where buyers are currently entering the market in ADA. Okay. See that? This is where the up fake is being seen on a 9-hour, but the market is not going down. So we're going to place some strength on this particular prediction in the market in ADA. It does look as if the market is trying to go up, but then check this out. We may just see it run to 29 cents or even 30 cents, and that could be it. It could be. Or it can run to 31.5 or 32 cents. That would be my third target. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to have 29 cents first, 30 cents second, and then 32 cents third. So now we're back on the daily chart. I'm going to put this on the daily time frame. So you guys can remember, I said 29 cents is going to be first. Okay. 29 cents is going to be first. That is 5.5% right there. Second, it's going to be 30. That's 8.47%. And then our third target is going to be around 32 cents. It may be a little bit lower, but that's 15.75. Okay. And as long as ADA's price holds, 25 cents, we're going to follow the premise that it has a greater chance of going higher than it does to the downside. All right. So that is it. Go ahead and give me your thoughts about ADA. What are your targets? Let me know. Make sure you maintain the profitability. And as always, trade different.